Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Anastasia and this is Gaiana.ascended. Today's topic is going to be a direct first-person channeled message from your person to you. We'll get advice, messages, cards, and confirmations at the end as usual. For this format, I actually put the cards out and then just channel the message, so you can always click that little gear and fast forward through the placement of the cards because it might take a minute. I don't have any special announcements today. Just thank you everyone for being here and for supporting this channel. And as usual, there are links in my description box for various things, so check those out. And yeah, I think that's it. So let's go ahead and let's get into the pile selection for today. So for pile 1, you have the clinging card, holding on, obsessing, spying, with the Neoteric Feminine Wise Spell deck, and you have the Demortzerite. Pile 2, you have this Pride card, the beautiful tiger, Arrogance, Ego, Stubborn, and you have the Starlight Wise Spell Tarot deck with this Tiger Iron. In pile 3, you have this Beginnings card, Try Again, New Direction, Start Over, with the Wild Reflections Wise Spell Tarot, and you have this Flower Agate. So go ahead and take a deep breath, tune into your own energy. Remember, this is a general reading, so if the messages don't resonate, they're not for you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly away. Remember not to make any major life decisions from a general tarot reading. And this is a great time to use your intuition and discern which messages are for you, of course. And yeah, so go ahead and tune in. You may have messages in more than one pile. You may have more than one person that you are asking about, and that's totally fine. The timestamps will be pinned in the comments, and they will also be in the description box. I do personal readings. My information is in the description box as well. You can email me. And I also do Reiki healing sessions. They are live over Zoom. So if you're interested in any of that, check that out. And I'll just give you a moment to tune in and choose whichever pile or piles you're drawn to the most. And I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, pile 1. If you chose this card, the Clinging, Holding On, Obsessing, Spying, the Demortzerite stone, and the Neoteric Feminine Wise Spell Tarot, this is going to be a reading. So I am going to put out all the cards and then channel your person's message for you directly, first person. So if you want to fast forward through this part, you can just hit that little gear and put me on 2x speed, or you can just scroll to when you see all the cards laid out, and I will do the channeled message. We'll have advice and a few extra messages, cards from your person, confirmations at the end, as well as like letters, numbers, all that stuff that I usually do. So we have the 4 of Wands. Spirit, that really wanted to jump out. Spirit, pile 1's person's direct channeled message. Pile 1, please. The Hermit, pile 1's person's direct channeled message for pile 1, please. Wheel of Fortune, pile 1's person's direct channeled message for pile 1, please. We have the 4 of Cups, pile 1's direct channeled message. We have the Death card. We have the 9 of Wands, pile 1's person, channel message. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the Tower. So we have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Aries energy here on the board. And then we have the World here. So Capricorn energy. This person's channel message. We have Unfolding. card doesn't want to lay flat. We have breakthrough. We have escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. We have, I really value your opinion and the unique perspective that you have to offer. Respect. I'm just going to move these up just a little bit. Make sure that everybody is on the screen. Thank you for your patience with this part of the process. It's worth it. These are readings I don't do very often. So, Spirit, Balance, Person's direct channel message. The butterfly. Evolving growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. Pile on this person. Okay, hold me. Things are not right in my world and I am longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. We have, I can't carry this love alone. We have connection, and we have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Oh my goodness. Those cards were going to jump. Okay, and those are going to be advice cards, so let me go ahead and make sure everything's on screen. Yep, okay. So just give me a moment and I will channel your person's message. When I met you, I didn't realize you were going to be this important to me. I realize now what I've lost. Now I see that this was a missed opportunity. I was avoiding you. I was pushing you away. And partly because I have so much respect for you and I really don't feel like I'm a very good match. There are things about me that I don't like to admit, not to just anyone. And to be honest, I didn't treat you very well. And I know that. But there's such a strong magnetic attraction. It's like I've known you before. And I know that I need to let go. There's a lot that I need to let go of. There's a lot of skeletons in my closet. There's a painful past that I have to reckon with. I've lost a lot in my life, and I don't like to complain, but I do feel like I have a wounded inner child, and I've definitely acted out. I'm hiding away from you because, well, I don't know how to do this. I want an opportunity to see you again. I want to hold you. I want to feel you. I do long for you, and I can feel your loving energy. You're very powerful. I think you're really amazing and super hot. But I don't understand why you would cling to me. What? I don't know what you see in me. But I do feel sort of like Cupid struck his arrow right into my heart when I met you. There's something beautiful about this connection, something beautiful about you that I haven't found in anyone else. And I'm learning how to be a better person. And I know you don't deserve to carry this all on your own. I am going through a major breakthrough. I need this space. I need this time. I need to learn some things. I am having a breakthrough. I'm coming out of my shell a little bit at a time, and things are changing. A major cycle in my life has completed. I achieved a huge goal. I got away from everything that was oppressing me, and I thought it was going to be easy. And then it just got harder. Now I'm in a place where I don't feel familiar. I don't feel seen. I'm surrounded by people and places that I worshipped and glorified in the past and as better than what I had. But I just feel alone now. I don't feel the way I felt around you. You made me feel warm. The feeling that I have with you is it's like going on some sort of vacation, somewhere tropical and sweet. You make me think of coconuts and pineapples. You are a little fruity. But I love you that way. You helped me so much when things were difficult. And you deserve so much better than what I put you through. You didn't deserve to be ghosted. And if you just give me a little more time, I think I'll be able to come forward, come out from behind this wall of silence and speak. But right now, if you could just give me some space. I've gone through a major separation from family, friends, people and places that are familiar, like I said, and I'm just trying to find my footing. I don't have a lot to offer anyone. I'm just not open right now to love, romance, or any of what I really feel for you. I know I didn't give this a chance, and I'm sorry for that. And I deserved for you to cut me off. And I can understand if you're angry and if you don't want to speak to me. I left you hurting and alone, grieving. And I owe you an explanation. You deserve better. And I do feel ashamed of what I did. And I do feel like there's something pulling me towards you, especially now that I've spent more time alone inside myself, not chasing things that aren't healthy for me. Every time I close my eyes, I see you, but I also see all of the things that I've gone through. It's like now that I've finally gotten out of this difficult situation, I'm having flashbacks, and it's so hard. I couldn't be any good to you right now. But I am healing. And I hope you're healing too. We have a beautiful, unique connection, and I haven't let this go, even if it looks like it. I really wanted another chance with you. I don't think I could see the truth of this connection until I got some space. I think everything's going to be okay. Don't give up on me, please. And when I'm finally ready to tell you everything, please be gentle with me. Don't bite my head off. I never meant to say or do those things that confused you or hurt you. I just didn't really understand myself, and I was acting out of unconscious patterns. I'm getting help now. I'm taking better care of myself, and I know I owe you something. So, like I said, please just be patient with me. And know that I am working through this and that I do think of you. I haven't forgotten you. How could anyone forget you? You're amazing. Okay, that is your person's message for you. So we are going to get some cards to get into more of how this person is feeling, where they were coming from with this message. And I put them somewhere. I had them next to me. Where did they go? Okay, hang on. So this is something where your person may have had, like, there could be a twin flame dynamic. Hang on, everybody, be patient with me. I don't know where these cards went. Maybe I'm not supposed to use them. This is really interesting. Okay, so this could be twin flame divine counterpart energy. It doesn't have to be. Here we go. But what I am feeling here for you is that this person wants to, there's definitely like a resurrection here. This is something that triggered this person to meet you, and you have activated a massive like karmic cycle, and they're going through some sort of major completion. There's a lot of karmic energy here. This person's having a breakthrough, right? They're coming out of their shell, they're opening up, they're having these massive, shocking revelations. Some of them could have PTSD from something very, very dramatic and painful. It looks like there's suffering and poverty, like a major tower moment in their life, but they feel a very romantic connection with you. And it's almost like they were going through so much when they met you that they didn't recognize this energy with you. They weren't open to it. But this is someone who is also keeping their distance because they don't feel like they can offer you anything in whatever this state is. I'm getting like PTSD energy from this person, right? I think I forgot to mention Virgo with the Hermit when I was mentioning the signs when I was putting these out, but Scorpio, Virgo, Mars is Scorpio, Aries, and then Sagittarius with Wheel of Fortune. So what's anything else we need to know about this? Okay, so this person may have felt tempted away from you, or like they were deceiving themselves. It's something about not recognizing this connection because they were in this state of like, I'm hearing like lustful escapism when they met you. And so it's like they felt like maybe they were deceiving themselves. Something about your neck and collarbone and red lipstick. If you are the feminine watching, there's something here about this person still may have photos of you. They're looking at you. This is someone who is very fiercely attracted to you. And they were going through something really painful when they met you. And they were trying to escape that situation, and they also were keeping you at a distance because they didn't understand this connection. This is someone who really had a lot of self-worth issues when they met you. And they had you sort of on a pedestal. You could have been older than this person. What was under the Five of Cups? Yeah, Justice. So Libra energy and the King of Wands. This is someone who has their eye on you and has never stopped spying on you, even if they're not talking to you. This is someone who's like heavily behind a wall here with the Nine of Wands and the Hermit. But this is someone who hasn't given up on this connection. Even if everything sort of blew up in your faces, as far as like, yeah, if there was some sort of major fight, or it's just something that just made it impossible for the two of you to work things out. A lot of triggers, a lot of trauma. It's like they haven't forgotten you at all. And they're shining light on their shadows and their traumas. Some of them could be in like therapy or something. Getting their body more like physically fit too, like grounding and doing yoga. Talking to wise people in their lives, like learning. This is someone who's going through a massive inner child healing. And I've got cards like in my arm that jumped out, and this one here. So something could be shifting if you're watching this when I'm releasing this. It's October 24th. So yeah, they're clearing. They're doing a lot of soul growth here currently right now as I'm reading this, or during an autumn season in their life. Look at these leaves too. This is an autumn energy. So for most of you, this person is going through kind of like releasing, letting go, an autumn stage. For others of you, like, you know, it's right now because you're watching this right as this was released. So they are going through this behind this wall. They do want to start over here with the butterfly and death, which is actually, you know, a transformation that leads to a new beginning here. It's like they're realizing how maybe they put themselves out in the cold from this connection. They were just avoiding this to the extent that maybe some of you shut this person out because they were avoidant, and you got tired of this ghosting kind of pattern, like someone who felt like they were holding on to you, but they were also keeping you at a distance. And that pattern caused like a tower moment in this connection to happen. We have Mars, hot, passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, action. Yeah, so definite tower energy here, a lot of heavy Aries energy here, but something about like rushing into, like something happening too fast, too suddenly. And yeah, there could have been an argument or a fight here between the two of you as well, but this person is very passionate about you. They want to come out of the cold here into this warm energy that they feel with you. And dream messages. The two of you could be telepathically connected here. I do feel like there are sign synchronicities between the two of you. There could be astrally traveling during dreams even. So this does feel like twin flame energy for some of you. Definitely like a spiritual connection, a soul connection. And your spirit guides have led the two of you together to trigger and activate these lessons. Okay? And family foundation. Commitment, home, marriage, celebration, security. So something about this person's family or home, there's something that happened like a death in the family or a loss, or they had to separate and from their family, and it was very traumatic for them. And this also is a message about this person sees you like you're worthy of this. But they could be in a position where maybe the two of you are in different stages of your life, and if you're older, this person's younger, they may feel the desire to build a home, have a commitment, have a family, and do something that's more traditional. And so they may be seeking a partner that is in their age bracket, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there's the spirit guides again. And watching and spying. So this person's definitely watching you, and your spirit guides are watching over you. This is 9 of Cups energy. Happy outcome, wish fulfillment, success, achievements. I honestly feel like there's two messages here. For some of you, this person has to go through a stage of their life before they will mature enough to really honor and value this connection. Where this can be hard to hear, but they may have to go through building a different life separate from yours, and then going through a massive transformation. And actually, this could be something that comes together for the two of you after this person goes through some major losses. But time is a little wibbly wobbly in tarot. So some of you, this person has already had like a breakdown of either their family, like their parents, their extended family, or a marriage or something here. And they're feeling pulled and drawn towards you now because there's a very deep telepathic spiritual connection, and they can't They can't let it go, no matter how much they try to push it away. So for some of you, this person really sees your value here and wants this with you, but doesn't see how they could possibly bring that to you for whatever reason. So they're going through a lot. And this does feel like a no contact situation for most of you, but they do feel this. It's like they're coming to this realization in this separation that this really was more, they weren't maybe open to it, but now that whatever this break that happened between the two of you, it's like they can't stop dreaming about you. It's like they feel you communicating with them. And there's a lot of like energy here about an unfolding breakthrough of their romantic feelings for you and wanting this connection and realizing that they do love you. And now they're alone. So let's get you advice and we'll get you some messages cards. We were going to ask what they were feeling too, but I couldn't. This particular deck is like refusing to appear. And I'm totally confused because I just used it for a client reading. Now, you guys want to know more about how they're feeling? I know you do. Oh, it's upside down. That's why I was looking for the back. Okay, just a little bit more. So this whole thing might have turned upside down and their feelings might have been very difficult to, that everything in my readings happens for a reason. So getting this person to express their feelings might have felt like, impossible. And there was like a bluff card on the back of this, like a mask. This person was wearing a mask. Okay, so anything about their feelings? Okay, so they're trying to gain perspective here. They need to clear their head. Some of them may be like walking on the beach. This is really interesting, these two images here. But they're thinking about being with you. So right now, they kind of just need to clear their head. And some of them are telling themselves like, you're better off without me. I just need to be alone. There's something about travel too. This person had to travel away from a place that was familiar, something like that. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining and fantasizing. I couldn't even say that. This person does fantasize about you. Yeah. There's a lot of daydreaming about what it would be like to be with you. And cloudy judgment. Yeah. This person feels like maybe this was like just a fantasy. So they were having trouble trusting this connection, that it's real. Because it's very like spiritual, it's very energetic, but it was like something about this, they didn't feel like it was real or they couldn't ground it. So they felt off balance, and they still do feel kind of off balance with you, and they just don't want to be in this state. So they need to be in their own space. And rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. So this person rejected you, or you rejected them because there was some sort of irrational fear here, abandonment wounds. What's under here? Twin flames. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that confirmation, Spirit. All right, and that's how it can feel. A twin flame connection can very much feel like a delusion. And it's really, you have to be really grounded in yourself and do the work, not to be like obsessed and attached to the person, and to do the inner child healing. So, all right, what is your advice? And then we'll get you some messages cards. Spirit, what is Pile 1's advice? Healing begins, 6 of Swords. So it's kind of time to move away from the situation as well. Give yourself some space to allow this healing. So there's definitely a deeper healing that needs to happen. The two of you could share trauma wounds. This could have been trauma bonding that occurred as a result of deep wounding. And so this could be accessing your own healing gifts, as well as going and getting healing therapy, somatic healing, doing your healing work. So healing from addictions, unhealthy habits, anything in you that could be mirrored in this person. Cloudy judgment, somebody could be smoking or smoking, any kind of substance. There could be a lot of escapism here, right? And so it's time for you to heal any of that within yourself. Things about anxious and avoidant attachment are coming through. And 4 of Swords, just breathe. You do have this powerful spiritual connection with this person. So take a deep breath. Some of you might be, there's something about smoking. Poisoning your lungs is coming through here for somebody. So it's a time to be quiet and heal. This is very much movement, but it's like allowing space between the two of you. And then spread your wings, 2 of Wands. So this is really opening up to the divine, making plans, moving forward towards your dreams, moving toward the light. You're both having some sort of breakthrough here. So I don't feel like this connection is over, but this is a period where things need to pause. There's something around healing, very deep healing that needs to happen. You both need to clear your heads. Okay, so you're actually, Spirit's kind of coming through and saying you're better off separated from this person right now. And they haven't stopped thinking about you. And Two of Cups coming together. So this is a soul level connection. There's potential for the two of you to reunite if you can detach and do this healing work. Okay, so let's get some love messages from your person. We have, I wish I would treat you better. I fell in love with you the moment we connected, which actually frightened this person very much. Nothing really makes sense without you. I always knew there was something different about you, and that's that twin flame or deep soul connection dynamic. It's definitely unlike anything else. I crave to be close by your side. Connect to me telepathically through meditation. Yes. I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. Whoa. I want to come into alignment with you. I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. I'm so proud of who you've become. And I've been thinking about the last time I saw you. Yeah, they're looking at photos. I'm showing you your wounds and things you need to work on. Very much so. All right, well, these are little twin flamey cards. So I'm going to get the confirmation stuff up here. And I'm going to give you some Juicy Love Messages cards because these are inspired by a twin flame connection, most of them. We have, I need to learn to control my passion. I feel so off balance with you and it scares me. Yes. Even though we are oceans apart, I feel you right beside me. So this ocean could be that you two are at a distance and there's an ocean between you. We have, I want to surrender to your passionate whims and fulfill your every desire. We have, I wish we could sneak away and make love for days on end. Some of them could be already married with this Four of Wands, Death, and Butterfly, like they have to leave a marriage to be with you. Sometimes that happens too with these kind of connections. I want you. I'm so vulnerable to you. Yeah, and that makes this person feel even more unstable. I wish I could hold you right now. Yeah, that's a very strong message here. And I feel you deep in my soul. Sorry. Okay, so confirmations. So let's get some attributes. We have spiritual, yes. We have goth emo, so somebody could be a little bit moody. This can also just be somebody who's very moody, very emotional, very kind of like on the darker side, kind of shaman, shadow walker energy too. It doesn't have to just be the aesthetic. We have activist. And these could be you or your person, as usual. We have quiet. Yeah, there is a lot of silence, I think, between the two of you. Loyal. Grumpy. Oh, this one makes me laugh every time. It's so funny. Melancholy. Yeah, this person's not feeling very good right now. Look at all this. Like they're kind of blue. This person's blue. Older, yeah, somebody in this connection is definitely older than the other one for most of you. And cheerful, which it's funny that I put this on the blue card. I think it may have just been the only one left. But yeah, I think you actually really very much cheer this person up, make them feel better. Like when they're sad. And nerdy. White Nerdy by Weird Al is coming through. Okay, so locations. So these could be something significant. They don't have to be where you're from, but they can be where you're from or where your person lives or ethnicities or synchronicities. We have China. We have Eastern Europe, North Africa, and South Africa. We have wavy hair and red hair. Average height. Medium length hair. and glasses. And let's see, we'll do these first. So we'll get some numbers. These could be important dates, ages, area codes, zip codes, life path numbers, that kind of thing. We have a 1, 5, 2 6s, so 6, 6, and 7. And we'll get some signs. There's also some chakras in here, a few more numbers. So we have Leo, Scorpio, move that out of the way, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, and Aquarius, and Capricorn coming out. And we have 666, 444, 22, 22. We have a 5 and a 9. And get some letters. We have a C that fell in my lap. So we have C, Q, S, another S. We have a D and a Y. We have 2 M's. We have T, another T and another T, 3 T's. We have a question mark and a money symbol here, so there could be issues with money in this connection. We have an N, another D. We have an A. We have another C, another N. So double letters or initials could be important. You or your person could have those. We have another M. You could take those as W's as well if you'd like. We have an X. We have another $sign. So there could be a lot of questions around money, or I feel like this is a confusing connection for you, and definitely somebody may have pretty severe money issues right now. And we have an F and another N. Okay, there's that. And we will get an angel number today to close out the reading. So we have 000, guidance. You have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning. Where one cycle ends, a new begins. Yeah, you two are closing out a cycle, and this person is going through a massive awakening and breakthrough here. I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I do personals. My email's in the description box. And if this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or another video. I appreciate you spending your time with me today, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 2. If you chose this tiger card, pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn, and the tiger iron, palm stone, and the Starlight Weissbill Tarot. This is going to be your reading. So I do put all the cards out before I channel the first person message from your person for you. So if you want to fast forward, you can hit that little gear for 2x speed and speed me up. Okay. And we will get advice, messages, cards, confirmations at the end as usual. And I do a little bit of interpreting of the person's message. We'll get some oracle cards on a little bit more about what's going on and a little bit about how they're feeling before we go into the advice portion. So stick around if this is something you're interested in. Okay, Spirit. Pile 2's person's first person channeled message for pile 2, please. Pile 2's person's first person channeled message, please. We have the King of Wands. Pile 2's person's first person channeled message, please. We have the Sun. So a lot of Leo energy coming through here. We have the Fool. Some Aries energy. We have the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands that wanted to come out all together. Okay. Pile 2's person's first person channeled message, please, Spirit. We have the Nine of Cups. First person channeled message. We have the Six of Cups. This card wants to come out. We have the Hermit. So Virgo energy. to use person's first person channeled message, please, Spirit. This one. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. On the back, we have the Four of Wands. I'm actually going to put that right here. Okay, so we're just going to get some oracle cards as well here. Pile to this one. Keep going. Pile to use person's first person channeled message, please, Spirit. Okay, anger. Pile to use first person channeled message, please. Oh, wait. Hang on. They're telling me, sorry, the guides were giving me a deck I need to use. Pile to use person's first person channeled message. Nourish, self-growth, self-focused, soul-finding. Okay. We have, I know you're my soulmate. Soulmate. Karmic relationship. Resentments, triggers, perception, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. We have afraid. When you are not with me, I feel afraid. I'm afraid to let you down once you get to know me. I don't want to disappoint you, so I'm avoiding you. I have to overcome this and myself as you see me before coming forward. Ready? We're almost done here. We have let's rebuild what we lost. First person channeled message, please, for Pile 2's person. We have intimacy. And first person channeled message. This is the last card. The rest of these are going to be for the additional interpretation. So, okay, this card. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And I'm seeing only time will tell. Okay, so just give me a second to tune into your person's energy and I will channel their message to you. I know we're not on the same page right now. I know that you're angry with me. And honestly, I think that you're afraid of this, love. I'm not proud. I'm not arrogant. I just know myself. I know what I want, and I know that it's you. I don't know how to say this. There's so much chemistry, so much emotion, so much passion. It's overwhelming. I know that I'm silent right now. I know you think I'm foolish, and maybe I was. But I'm growing, I'm changing. I'm realizing what I need to do. I know I caused you a lot of anxiety. I rushed in with a lot of passion. And I made you, well, angry and scared. I know that I need to show up with more reliable energy. And I also know that I don't know how I'm going to do that exactly. I'm having trouble sleeping. I'm trying to figure out how to reach you. I know there's a lot of space, a lot of distance, and it's been a long time, but I feel like you're right next to me. I love you so much. I'm honestly not the best with words. I wish you would just let go and give in. I think it's going to work out if we just keep going. I wish you would believe in me more. I'm not going to give up on this because you're my happiness. You're my joy. You're everything. You're what I want. You're who I want. Yes, I'm stubborn, but I'll admit that. I'm not as bad as you think. If you would just give me a chance. I feel like I keep making a fool out of myself because I love you so much and you just push me away. I want to be with you. I'm sorry if I caused you any stress, if I made you afraid, if I crossed any boundaries that I shouldn't have. My passion, my desire, it consumes me. And I'm trying to learn how to be a calm, steady, stable, reliable influence in your life. I believe that we're meant to be, that this is destiny. I want to rebuild this. I don't want this to be the end. I want you to see me as someone who can take care of you, someone who can nurture you. I've learned a lot. A lot of things have happened that have helped me to grow and mature while we've been apart. If you would just give me a chance to show you that I'm different. I don't really know myself the way that I feel like you know me. I have to admit, I don't like someone being able to see through me the way that you do. But it's like something I've never felt before. It just won't go away. This desire to be with you, to grow, to love. I feel like my heart will never stop loving you. And I don't like to admit my fears or my weaknesses. I was taught to be proud. I was taught to be strong. I was taught to go after what I want. But I know I have to be more gentle with you. I have to be careful with you because I keep disappointing you. And I'm sorry if I made you angry or if my anger hurt you in any way. And I hope that you can forgive me and we can let go of the past. I hope you can have faith that I can be the person that you need me to be. Because I want to be that person for you. Okay, so This connection, this is a deep soul level connection in this person's mind, and they feel very, very strongly that you're the one, but it looks like there was some sort of fight. There were a lot of triggers. There may have been resentments. I do feel like you may actually feel, I feel like some of you are watching and you feel like you're the person that I'm channeling. So you may have another pile where that feels more like your person that is coming through. This person is experiencing a lot of guilt and anxiety about showing up for you the way that they need to. And the Fool is like very immature and just kind of jumps off a cliff. And the Sun is like also a very happy, joyful, kind of immature energy. And it feels like this is someone who's needed to mature or grow older. There's very much a like this person, you've known them when they were younger, more impulsive, or you met, and when you met, this person was still going through some childhood wounds or a lot of young, impulsive, youthful behavior, and they've grown. Some of you, this person had children and they matured because of having to parent these children. Some of you, this person is just going through a massive healing around some sort of childhood trauma that caused them to build up walls around themselves and to kind of have bravado and pride, and maybe even escape into like passionate, lustful connections with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords here. It's almost like this person like rushed in extremely intensely towards you and then recoiled. Maybe even someone here who is confused in themselves. Like they know what they want, but then these childhood wounds get triggered and then they just, it's almost like this person came in really certain and then like swerved. I'm seeing this, like they were like, this person came in and maybe love bombed you a bit is what I'm getting. And they were afraid of their own feelings. They had such intense feelings for you. So take it out, resonate. Some of you, this person's like determined to come and find you, be with you. Others of you, this is somebody who was like very, very, like they knew you were the one, and then that freaked them out and they just shut down. And they were like, they looked for something easier, something that felt more safe, that didn't trigger their trauma, insecurities, their worthiness. This person feels a lot of emotional, like intimacy, chemistry. There's a very deep soul connection. You make this person really happy. It feels like they did sort of like, this is like hot and cold. Like they jumped in and then they just like shut down for a lot of you, or you shut them out. Just take that how it fits you. So feminine energy, yin, intuitive, nurturing, creative, wounded, insecure victim. So yeah, some of you might, if you identify here as the feminine watching, if you're the feminine, you, yeah, I do feel like this person triggered some of your wounds, and they could have even victimized you in a way, because I am feeling love bombing energy here, and this is a general reading, so take it how it fits you. But I do feel like there's a very masculine energy coming through this reading, and that my viewer is more feminine. But like I said, I do feel like there could be an opposite energy here. So cross-watching, right? They're showing me this card. Why? Hang on. Sorry, I have to do this because Spirit's like screaming that this card has to be seen. Justice. Yeah, there was something about like a promised marriage or a promised commitment, Eight of Cups, that somebody walked away from. So I'm also hearing future faking. So there was really a deep soul connection here, but it was like someone promised something they couldn't deliver. That's what's coming through. Or somebody triggered someone else's fears, previous wounds. This could have been something karmic for some of you. You really feel like this was a karmic soulmate, right? Some of you are getting the message to like keep going, just keep doing your healing work. Like this could be a confirmation that, you know, this was like a divine counterpart or a soul level connection, or it was something like on the way to your divine counterpart. Like you had to go through this karmic lesson with this person that's coming through. But this person felt like you were like the yin to their yang, or vice versa. We have present attracting, gratitude, abundance, proactively, tranquility, success. I think that's supposed to say proactivity. It's an unusual word to be in there. But they're like, so it's kind of proactively like I think that word means like this person is actively working on changing, like building their success, being grateful for what they have, providing for children. So this could be a single parent kind of situation. You or your person or both of you could be single parents. Or there was like a conflict around having children. Somebody wanted children, the other one couldn't have them or already past that stage of their life. We have external party. So yeah, there could have been a third party interference here. Karmic partner. Yeah, this definitely coming through that a third party could have broken this up. This person could have chosen someone else. They could have like come in very serious about you and then chose someone else and left you wondering, like left you with all this anxiety. Like this person just sort of like crashed your life, crashed into you. But there could have been something, yeah, other obligations. Some of them it's children. Some of them it's like friends and family wouldn't have approved of your connection, or there was a work-related conflict here. Higher self activation. Yes. So they are going through an integration here. You activated and awakened each other. So even if this was karmic in nature, or someone chose a karmic party, and karmic, you guys, if you're not into the soul connection thing, just means like cause and effect. Like it's, you reap what you sow. There's a lot of lessons. Any connection we have with people is part of our like life lessons, and some are very, very triggering and they're meant to just be, you know, really quick and activating, and others are meant to be longer lasting. Okay. And for some of you, you really felt like this was going to be more than it was, and it was just like, it was like a flash in a pan. It was just really fleeting. And that did activate this person to grow, to change, to contemplate, to question themselves. But they do, there's something in your person here, they do want to surrender and let go. This is someone who's afraid to move towards you right now, but they want it. There's so much passionate energy. This person feels so attracted to you. It's very, very intense, and the desire to protect you. And it's almost like they felt so vulnerable about you that they needed to go a direction that felt safer. You may have also caught this person in an unhealthy behavior, like a third party situation. And that triggered a massive activation and an awakening because they actually lost you. Okay. And it was something that was supposed to happen because this person had to learn the value of you and the connection, the depth of their feelings. They had to be left with those things. And stability, I was going to say sustainability, but that still applies. Stability, flow, trying to balance, juggling uncertainty, stressful choices, chaos. Yeah, they're stressed out. They're very stressed out about showing up for you in a commitment. They do feel this separation. If this was someone that you were married to, or in a commitment with, they are struggling with the choice that they made, right? They're very in this chaotic kind of tumultuous energy. They could still be feeling anger and fear and all of these things towards you, right? They didn't really want to say, it was like the direct channel message didn't feel like, I didn't feel like this person wanted to say what they needed to say to you. Like, I don't feel like this person is comfortable being vulnerable with you, or you're not open to hearing them. This is someone who needs to do some soul searching, some shadow work. Hermit energy here. Sorry, spirit comes through me so fast, you guys. And sometimes, and my mind works really fast. I'm autistic, ADHD and autistic. So I apologize. Someone commented about how fast I speak, and I can't help that when I'm channeling. So I try to slow down. Someone could be autistic, ADHD. Also, that could be significant in this pile. This person does feel heartbreak and grief and sadness. So even if they recoiled from this, or if you pulled away because there was something unhealthy about this, they do feel longing for you. And even if they turned away, they feel abandoned. Like this is something that they really did want. Even if it was impulsive in the moment, and they second guessed and they got triggered, they did feel it. So then now they're feeling that loss, they're feeling that separation. So speaking of feelings, anything about their feelings before we get into advice? That is, by the way, a jay. They do have blue jays in Michigan. I did not realize that they do. I left my beautiful California scrub jays and I missed them, but they come around in the fall here and they sound like hawks. they imitate hawks to protect themselves from other predators. So there is a blue jay right now squawking in the background, so that could be important for somebody. All right, how does this person feel? You may have messages in pile 1 because, yeah, that was the cover cards message. So this person may be obsessed with you and spying on you. They did feel maybe suffocated by this connection, by the intensity of this. Somebody here definitely felt very triggered, traumatized, like something about feeling suffocated or deceived, or there's a very heavy energy in this pile. Definitely some toxicity coming through this that needs to clear. We have breaking point. Yeah, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. Yeah, it's almost like this person had some sort of really toxic behavior that was activated. Like, I think that you pushed this person to a breaking point where you got in under their skin and activated something in them that needed to be triggered, because this person needed to stop whatever this behavior was that was interfering with this connection. And it's going to be different for all of you. Some of them, it's like some unhealthy habit. Some of them, the third party is, you know, an addiction, not just a person. But some of them did choose another person. Fiercely independent, but making promises that they couldn't really back up. Keeps coming through. How are they feeling? Pride. Wow. Yeah. So that message is very strong in this pile. Tigers could be important. This person is a bit stubborn. They're a bit stubborn. They do have a lot of pride. And nourish. Again, nourish and pride. I'm hearing love is stronger than pride by Sade. This person does need to heal. So this right now is a connection where maybe you feel this person on a soul level, but Spirit's kind of saying you need to keep going and move on and focus on yourself, because that's what this person needs to do. And they are going to reach a breaking point here, and they're going to have to do this growth. Some of them are watching you from a distance, and it's forcing them through this growth, especially if you have a platform. Maybe you're a reader like I am, you know, and they maybe, or they're watching readings and they're learning, especially if they weren't very spiritual and you are really like spiritual, esoteric person. They might be like breaking out of some sort of structured, rigid beliefs. But I do feel like this person might have pushed you to the breaking point too. And there's kind of a message coming through to like, just take care of yourself. Yeah. So there's something about this person drawing the line and creating boundaries here. There was somebody got angry here and they got pushed to the breaking point and they were like, nope, I don't want to deal with this anymore. So they're feeling like they're kind of, yeah, they're overwhelmed. They're at their limit, either with this behavior or maybe with you. I do feel like this is somebody who, it was hard to deliver the channeled message because I did feel like there were two opposite ends of the coin here. So for some of you, this person does want to rebuild this with you. But they're struggling to let go of their pride, their anger, and they're kind of self-absorbed a little bit. But they are going to reach a breaking point with that because they are either watching you, they are obsessed with you on some level. If this is a romantic connection that you already had with this person, or it was something that like started and ended before it really could begin, this person hasn't let go of the dream or the idea of actually being with you, right? So, but right now they're blocking this out. But yeah, they are dwelling, and it is bittersweet because they are reminiscing, and there's a lot of like negative feelings tied into this. And some of them were chasing thrills and a good time. And yeah, so take this how it fits you, because there's kind of a mixed message. Trust your intuition on which messages are for you. So let's go ahead and get you some advice, and we'll get messages, cards, and confirmations. So pile 2's advice, please. It's wild that both of these cards came out twice. Pile 2's person's advice, please. Base chakra. So clear and shield your energy, ground yourself. Clear any anger that you might feel. You both might be angry at each other. So clear your anger, ground yourself. Harboring anger for other people just hurts ourselves. It hurts us. So something about just building your own foundation, clearing. You could be corded in your first chakra with this person too. So focus on grounding, meditation, getting outside, in nature, taking walks, eating root vegetables, I'm hearing, grounding foods, just ground your energy. Blossom, 20, so that is Judgment. So there is going to be some sort of transformation here. This is also about like maybe clearing your energy, really building up your strength. There's something here about nourishing and growth. So this connection was meant to activate something in your base chakra, help you to learn a very big karmic lesson. Both of you had a soul connection and like a soul agreement to learn this lesson, to trigger and activate each other. And then there's going to be a transformation here, or a resurrection of this connection, or a resurrection of your strength, your power, getting your power back, learning not to be victimized or to play the victim, or to victimize others is a lesson in this connection. So something about victim perpetrator energy is healing in this connection. And then also 7, awaiting results. So that is a 7 of Pentacles energy. So yeah, there's something growing here. There's something healing. So just be patient. There's something about this being a slow moving, building, healing, grounding connection that's going to transform. 2 of Swords. Someone here is refusing to see. So it could be you or your person. So there's some sort of advice here. I swear I've got 2 opposite ends of the coin watching this. So there's something about, yeah, 2 of Cups in reverse. Sorry. There's something about someone in this connection refusing to see. So it's either you or your person. They're refusing to see the love, the potential, the soul level connection, the fact that the 2 of you actually, because the 2 of Cups is like seeing eye to eye, being on the same page. So you're not on the same page. Somebody here is refusing to see the truth. So you're being guided to ground, to work on your self-growth, to heal from any victim consciousness energy, to build up your strength, and to take good care of yourself, nurture yourself. And this is just kind of confirmation that for some of you, it's like, what happened? Well, there was a deep soul level connection and it was meant to be catalyzed. And yes, this person has some pride and some stubbornness, and you could be mirroring it. And that could be why this message is hard for me to deliver from one side, because you could be mirroring these things and not seeing it in the other person. So projecting, kind of blaming the other person. So spirits kind of put you both on timeout to grow and heal. Okay, so messages, cards from your person. We're going to go with the divine feminine, divine masculine. You don't have to be in that kind of dynamic, but these are the cards that I'm hearing to pull. We have, I wonder how you feel. I am waiting patiently. Yes, some of you, your person is waiting for you. So take this how it fits you. Maybe you, whoever has shut the other person out completely, or maybe you both got triggered and put up walls, but it feels like your person is waiting for this to shift and change. I have too much to lose. I need security. Yeah. They may have chosen something safer, easier, or chosen to hide away from you because you triggered something in them that brought up a lot of fear. You let me down. I miss seeing you. You inspire me. I find you so attractive. I don't know how to feel. I still have feelings for you. Yeah, this person's a bit messed up when it comes to their feelings. We don't share the same values. Yeah, there was something about values, morals. Somebody might be very religious, traditional. Someone might be very spiritual. Or there's certain values about like life, politics, like big things that could really break people apart, right? I hide my feelings. Yeah, again, this person's feelings are they're all messed up. This person needs maybe some sort of therapy. And I want you back. And I saved your texts and messages. Any other messages here? Yeah, okay. I feel like I ruined everything. Finances are a problem. I'm not ready. This is the end. I still have growing to do. Yeah, for some of you, this is not a connection that's going to come back together, and you really need to trust your intuition on that. Some of you, Spirit is coming through and saying this was a fleeting karmic connection that was meant to activate and teach you lessons. So I know that's hard to hear in tarot, but you're going to know if that's right for you. So I'm never going to tell you not to go back to someone, or that I can't in a general reading say, oh, this person's never coming back. I miss you. Our story isn't over yet. Yeah, because this person is waffling here. They're not seeing right now, but there is a beautiful soul connection. Yeah, seek the truth. 7 of Swords. Somebody is deceiving themselves, or there was some sort of deception here. And something is shifting. Soulmate, yeah, again. And you are the person of my dreams. And can we start over? And I check on you from afar. Yeah, this person is... I abandon people to make myself feel important. Yeah, there's that pride. Okay. So, let's see. Confirmations. Okay. So, attributes, physical features, locations, signs, letters, numbers. We have loyal. We have strong. We have playful, spiritual. This one's to come out. Infuriating. Yeah, there was definitely an argument here. Somebody got mad. Both of you. I do feel like you had a fight with this person. Or definitely someone triggered someone's anger. Grumpy. Yeah, okay. There's definitely a lot. Some people here are pissed. Outdoorsy. Conservative. Yeah, something about political differences did come up in this pile. And introvert. And bookish. We have muscular, average height. Mole, mustache, and short hair. We'll just do it that way. And these locations could be ethnicities. They could be a place where you live, where they live, where you met them, or there could be just a synchronicity. I always say, like, you could see this on a billboard, or you could see a video about this location, and it's just like synchronicity that happens after you watch this video. We have Europe and Mexico. We have the Middle East and Russia. Kind of all over the world, all over the globe. Okay, wait, we're not going to do the letters yet. So we're going to do numbers. So these could be dates, ages, life path numbers, area codes, phone numbers, that kind of thing, zip codes. Oh, we have 2, 9, 9, 17, and 4. So 1, 7. We have Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius. We have 77777, so a lot of sevens. We have 0, and we have 999. And then we have the heart chakra and the solar plexus. Yeah, there is a lot of love here, but there was some sort of power struggle here. There's a lot of pride and a huge power struggle and a lot of differences, but there was or is love in this connection. I do believe that this, you know, you were meant to meet. You did have a soul agreement to meet this person and challenge each other to grow. I'm hearing to grab a couple more things. Okay, so I guess we got Virgo and Libra coming through as well, and a 4444. So you may be seeing like numbers in a series of 4. And let's get you some letters. So WF, like what the F happened here? Maybe some of you are kind of surprised about whatever happened. That came out that way, so we've got 2 W's, but they could also be M's because these are supposed to be M's, but they did come out upside down. Oh, WWF. This one's actually a W. It has a line underneath. Somebody could watch wrestling, or maybe this was like a SmackDown. I don't know. And maybe this was a pretty aggressive fight. Some of you, it's going to be, you know, milder than others. We have V-A-G. Oh, my goodness. G, K, E, T, C, Y. I'm hearing Katie. V, again, O, S, and another F. Okay, so there's that. And we'll get an angel number to close out the reading. We have 000. I think that was pile 1's angel number 2, but we're going to take it. You have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning, where one cycle ends and new begins. I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. That was either pile 1 or it was my client reading. And then 444, protection. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. And if someone has a question about, I don't always look at the back of the deck unless like I feel like I need to, and the 4s were showing up again, so I did feel the need to look at that. So yeah, that is your reading. If it didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or another video. If you liked it, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. I do personal readings and Reiki healings. You can email me. That's in the description box. And I hope to see you again. I wish you the best. Thank you so much and all of that good stuff. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose the beginnings card, try again, new direction, start over. And the Spell Wild Reflections Tarot and this flower agate, then this is your reading. So this is going to be, I wasn't ready, a first person channeled message channeled directly through me from your person. And usually I put all the cards out first and then I channel the message, and then we'll get a little bit more into how they're feeling, anything else we need to see about the situation. I will do a little interpretation there as the reader, and then we'll get advice and messages cards and confirmations at the end. So Spirit, pile 3's person's first person channeled message, please. We have the King of Swords. First person channeled message, please. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands. First person channeled message, please, for pile 3 from their person. Spirit. We have the 8 of Wands. It's a lot of wands. First person channeled message from pile 3's person, please. Whoa, that was a little crazy. First person channeled message from pile 3's person, please. 9 of Swords. We have Judgment, Pluto, Scorpio energy there. First person channeled message from pile 3's person, please, Spirit. These want to come out together. Temperance and 2 of Cups, so Sagittarius energy. First person channeled message, pile 3's person. We have the Hermit. He came out in every single pile, so I feel like a lot of people are in no contact. We have Virgo energy. We have the 3 of Cups here. I'll be using those later on in the reading. Okay. I just have a few more decks to put out. And, oh, they're over here. Thought I had them all on my table, but there were a couple that I hadn't put back up on the table. So here we go. First person channeled message from pile 3's person, please. We have Sacred Space. First person channeled message from pile 3's person, please. You can always click that little gear and put me on fast forward if you want to get through this faster. Won't be too long though. We have Passion coming through. Okay. And first person channel message, please, for pile 3's person. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, working on it, repairing, persistent. Move these up a little bit real quick. Okay, it's worth the wait, guys. I don't do these readings very often, so I'll put that there actually. First person channeled message from pile 3's person. If you ask me, I will say yes. First person channeled message from pile 3's person. Cloudy, judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Just a few more decks here. First person channel message from power face person. We have thinking. I'm thinking about you at this moment. The thought of you never leaves my mind. No matter where I go, the songs I'm hearing remind me of you. It makes me more vulnerable, and I think about you even more. And we have my heart races when I'm with you. Wow. Three's person's direct channel message, please, Spirit. Sexual freedom. And one more card. And then I will channel your person's message directly, and then we'll get some information here about anything we're not seeing, and also a little bit about their feelings, and we'll get advice. Of course, as I mentioned before, all that stuff. Okay, so you got two here. These two. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay. And just make sure that those are all on the screen, and I'll tune into your person's energy. And yes, okay, we're good. All right, and I will channel your message. I know that I left you wondering. I know I sabotaged this. I wasn't thinking clearly. I really need some time to regroup. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I don't know why I didn't choose to move this forward with you. I guess I wasn't ready. I don't know. It gave me a lot of anxiety to think about committing. I wasn't really ready to commit. I wasn't really ready to settle down. But the more that I think about you, the more time that I have away from you, the more that I really want to work on this. I've been questioning my choices lately. I've been slowing myself down. I've even been trying to send you messages, like anywhere that I could reach you. I feel ashamed. There's such a beautiful energy between us. And I want to heal this with you. I have so much passion for you, and I've spent a lot of time thinking. Really, I've been working on myself. I'm realizing that, I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to wait for the perfect person or make the perfect choice. I don't need to keep my options open forever. I was just so afraid of making a decision. And because of that indecisiveness, I lost you. And because of my craving for freedom, I could have had such a beautiful connection with you. I do want to be more than friends. And I cherish the memories that I have of the two of us. I keep you somewhere special inside my heart, wherever I go, whatever I do. And in this time apart, I've really seen the truth. I want to be with you. I want to prove to you that I can be this person. I can be more than just a passionate and fleeting, intimate, good time for someone. If we had the chance to speak again, I would tell you, yes, I wasn't right in the head. And you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve any of it. And I'm just wondering if you would give me another chance. You mean the world to me, and I've really had a lot of realizations about it. My desire for you never goes away. It really makes me wonder why I couldn't just admit it, admit my feelings, admit that the two of us would be amazing together and just go after this. But I think I had to mature. I had to see things from a higher perspective. I needed to come at this from a different vantage point. I've taken some time, really gone on sort of a soul-searching journey, a retreat of sorts, and everywhere I go, I just see you and I feel you. I want to hold you again. I want to prove to you that I can be more. I don't want this to just be a memory, but I understand if you don't ever want to let me back in. I really want to see you again. If you could just look me in the eyes, I think you would see that I've changed. I want to hold you, and I want to look right into your eyes and tell you how much I care. I want to say yes. I want to be with you. That was a really short message compared to the other. Oh my goodness. Compared to the other messages, that was really intense. I was holding the Demorturite for pile 2 and 3 for the readings because I felt guided to, and it just jumped right out of my hand. So this person's heart like jumps out of their chest when they're around you. This is someone who got really scared. It's like a cold feet situation. Some of you, this person and you were going to get married or something, or this is just a friend of yours who's like not, I don't know. It's like there's like a situationship, misconnection, cold feet kind of vibe going on here. Some of you, this could have been a connection from a very long time ago, because it feels like there's like a very deep soul searching process this person's gone on. I'm like seeing them go on like mountain climbing escapades, and like I'm seeing this person as being a little bit outdoorsy. That might not apply, but I'm just getting this feeling like this person's done some traveling. They've gone out into the world and they've really like explored more about who they are and met other people and learned, and then they've gone within and they've taken time to really do some soul searching, and you're just there, like ever present in this person's heart. So if it wasn't like a long period of separation for some of you, it's just like this person's going through this. Maybe they could be at the beginning of this kind of soul searching journey, but there's a lot of attraction and passion here. There's mutual feelings. This person wants to rebuild with you. They want to start over. They can't stop thinking about you. They realize that they were trying too hard to have like the perfect, it's almost like they had really high standards, maybe of you or of what they thought a relationship was, something like that. Okay, yeah, so I grabbed this deck first and I meant to grab the other one, but this person is having a lot of realizations. Yeah, they're having epiphanies. Judgment is like, this is somebody who really realizes that they don't want to give up on this. Even if the two of you, like, I feel like there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety. This person's like spent a lot of time just like contemplating and dwelling and ruminating over this, and they've really realized something. Yeah, there's some sort of inner knowing. They're listening to their intuition. Hang on, this was supposed to be this portion of the reading. I'm going to go back to my own order of things. That just really needed to come out, and it jumped on the floor. Sometimes I swear spirit like takes a hold of my hands. It's wild. So anything else we need to see about this, and then we'll get more into how they're feeling right here, and then advice, messages, cards, all that. I keep repeating that, so it's almost like some of you maybe are like, oh, I don't know if I have the patience for all this, but there's an important message here for those of you that are feeling a little, maybe this is a lot to face. Maybe this brings up a lot of emotional pain. So just hang in there. Spirit's got a message for you. Moon, intuition. Wow. Subconscious emotions, fear, deceit. Things are not as they appear. So I do feel like this person, yeah, it's like this person was experiencing a lot of illusions around this connection, and they're realizing that they were deceiving themselves. So there's something here about this person learning how to listen to their intuition. Like the sun is kind of coming out in their life. Like they've gone through maybe some shadow work. They've found themselves. This is someone who needed to kind of go off and find themselves. So yeah, and you're not really seeing the full picture right now with this person. A lot of this is like something that's going on inside themselves. Okay. Stability, flow. Trying to balance, juggling uncertainty, stressful choices, and chaos. They are going through a lot of stress. The Knight of Swords is a very difficult, very stressful, kind of anguished state, a lot of sleepless nights. This is someone who's learning how to really see the truth. Maybe this person suffered from some sort of mental health issues too. It's almost like they're getting help for that. This is someone who's learning how to ground, how to stabilize. It's like they really are learning how to act out of a more centered place and make more mature choices. So this is someone who's had like a huge realization about this connection, like they need to bring you more stability. They're learning how to allow their feelings to like surface. There's a lot of emotion. This is someone who struggled to deal with like emotions, deeper emotions, and they're starting to learn how to balance their emotions. Something about really acting on passion, but having like a blocked heart chakra, and this person's like starting to heal their heart chakra. Yeah, okay. It's like love brought a lot of fear out in this person. Okay, autumn timing cards. So something could be changing around this time if you're watching when I release this, or you could have met this person in the autumn, or they're just going through like a change where they're like letting things go. They're letting things fall away. They do want to start over with you, okay? They are growing, absolutely. They do have new intentions with this connection. They've cleared a lot of their own karmic baggage, and they've cleared their intuition. This person's intuition is clear now. Where they were in a cloudy place before, they're seeing clearly now. North Node, destiny. Yeah, and they do feel like this is their destiny. So something about mountain climbing is coming through, or rock climbing, or just this being like a huge hurdle. This person had to go through some major transformation to acknowledge this connection, to really understand it. They do feel like this was somewhat fated for them to go through. Yeah, they really feel like being with you would be a great reward for all the work they've done on themselves. This is someone who's gone through massive transformation or is in that process right now, you guys. The world, yeah, new cycle. They're ending a cycle here. Karmic completion. Something about traveling. Yeah, this person may have traveled a lot to explore other places, meet other people, and they're feeling like they've kind of a sow your wild oats energy coming through here, where this person, it doesn't have to be that, but some of them had to like meet other partners and experience other intimate connections to grow and learn, and they couldn't really see clearly what they had with you until they experienced other things. I know that's not fun to hear, but some of you, that's what happened with this person, and it did activate something in their higher self. It created some sort of integration and a timeline shift. So this person is completing a major karmic cycle, and they've realized that they want something with you. This person really does want something with you, and they're hoping that you will be open to them. Some of you have them blocked with this 9 of Wands. Some of them, you know, it's like there's no way. I think some of you feel like there's no way this is ever going to happen again, or something like that. But I do feel like the two of you are very deeply connected, and you both really do want this. Some of you, this is just a friend, right? And yeah, it was like friends with benefits or something. It never really got off the ground, and they're still thinking of you, and they're really realizing that there was something that they really could have had here with you, and they feel, yeah, kind of sad. Yeah, the Empress. It's like, gosh, you know, I treated the Empress like friends with benefits. So Taurus and Libra energy there. We have open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Yeah, this person's heart is opening to you. They do want a chance to tell you how they feel. Yeah, they're healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing. This is really beautiful. This person really wants to explore something with you. They really want to allow themselves to feel these feelings. Yeah, and they need to confess this to you. This is jumping all over the place. So they need to send you a message and let you know that they feel actually very broken, shattered, and heartbroken over this, and that they want to build a foundation with you. Or if this was somebody where it was a third-party situation and you were already in a relationship with this person, right? Take it however it resonates, but this person really wants to rebuild the foundation here with you, okay? They want to repair whatever this is. They're shattered, they're broken, they love you. Some of them have just now realized this. Others of them have realized your worth because you guys were already in a connection for a long time and they chose something else and it sabotaged things. However that looks, this person is absolutely shattered. They love you. They want to rebuild. They're healing. They're working on themselves. They want to prove it to you. They have a confession to make, and it's all very intense for this person. So there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of motivation and drive to move towards you right now. But I do feel like for some of you, you have this person blocked, or this is all just something that they're keeping inside with that hermit energy, because they are very anxious about this. They don't, now that they realize your value or what they've done or whatever it is, they're like really terrified that you're going to reject them forever. And that they're going to just have to like hold on to you like a memory for the rest of their life. And then they're just going to have to come to terms with the fact that, okay, well, I wasn't meant to have this. It wasn't right or wrong. It just wasn't meant to be. So let's get you some advice and then we'll get messages cards. Your reading has been, I think, much shorter than pile 1 and 2s. Okay. Well-deserved reward, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, and wasn't that energy on one of these cards? Success after the quest, challenges and rewards. Honestly, if you are working on yourself and this is someone you feel like you do want in your life, all that hard work is paying off. I'm getting Capricorn energy from that. Your hard work is paying off. Capricorn card in the Moonology deck. So this is like you building your life, building your finances. Keep building up your own self-worth. You are worthy of a connection where somebody can meet you, honor you, and show you on the same level, like meet you on the same level and respect you. So you have really earned this person's respect on some level. Whatever you chose to do in this connection, some of you, I think you did cut this person off because of their behavior, or, you know, this could even be somebody coming in that you're manifesting that has been doing all this work, and the two of you have been doing all this work on your past and on your relationships, and you're like healing and you're letting go of people in the past and you're making new choices. So some of you, this could be like a new person coming in who wants to rebuild and has sabotaged a lot of relationships in their life, and maybe you feel like you've done the same, and the two of you are going to really rebuild and grow together, and it'll feel like a well-deserved reward for all the spiritual work and healing you've done. So some of you, this is somebody you meet when you're out there exploring, and they're out there exploring the world after letting go of some sort of connection that was, they sabotaged or was karmic, something like that. So take this how it fits you. Some of you, this is actually something you're manifesting and bringing in. And then we have open up, number 4. So 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about a foundation here. Opening up and being willing to really see your worth and choose yourself. I do feel like the two of you are like, you are kind of a gift, a divine gift. So yeah, some of you, this could be someone in your friend group, and both of you are doing all this kind of healing work, and you're like drawing each other in, or could start out as friends. But for a lot of you, it is somebody coming back around. So take it how it fits you. And then 5, challenging times. So 5 of Wands. So there's something about guarding and protecting your energy, but being willing, look, these energies are like, there's something about empowering yourself, like really building yourself up, like facing challenges. Like you've really gone through some sort of major transformation here, and it's time to really see yourself as worthy. You've overcome a lot, and you can get through this. If this is someone you want back, the two of you are really evolving. And it's something about having faith that you can maybe open up to this person, and that the two of you may actually, if this is someone you're really like, oh, no way. Spirit is kind of coming through and saying, well, if it's been a super long time and the two of you have had a chance to go through some massive transformations, you may find that both of you have really changed. Yeah, blossom. This is judgment. So there's something about spiritual awakening here, and the two of you really changing, really growing, really evolving. Whether it was in other connections and now you're meeting, or whether it was something that the two of you went through and there had to be a long period of separation, or, you know, even if the time frame hasn't been a long period, there's been a lot of deep inner work, and this person has realized what they want here very strongly. So let's get some messages from them. Feeling like this one here. My life is not as together as it seems. Yeah, this person may have shown up in your life when things were very messy. I do feel like they're needing to do some soul searching. Some of you, like I said, this is already done, and they're like about like on the precipice of like being ready. And some of you, this person's like going through all of this, right? They're going through a long period of that hermit phase, deep introspection, growth, exploration. And so for some of you, this person right now, their life isn't really together because they're still going through this awakening. They're going through these challenging times. So while, if you feel that intuitively, your person's still going through all this, it's like definitely shield yourself. You don't want to get into conflict, but you do want to open up and take risks. Some of you have been afraid to take risks or take chances in life and in love. And it's like time for you to be more willing to open up and take more chances. You and I were too young. Yeah, some of you were with this person when you were younger, or this was just an immature connection. The two of you weren't able to approach this in a mature way. I'm starting to understand our connection. Absolutely, they are. I love you unconditionally. Yeah. I feel you even though we are apart. You speak to me through music. Yeah, wasn't that here? Yeah. I will wait for a sign from you. It's like this person's like sitting there waiting. So there's a very spiritual connection. Most of the readings today in this video, well, all three of them have been spiritual connections. I lost myself for a little while. I hide behind material things. You came closer than anyone. Yeah, this person has like a lot of walls up. They have a tendency to be a little bit of an, I'm hearing Ice King or Queen. I regret lying to you. Yeah, there was some sort of, was there a Seven of Swords here? I felt it though, Knight of Wands under there. I do feel like this person was not able to be completely honest. Take it how it fits your situation, what it was about. Some of you, it was just about like the depth of their feelings for this connection. They were just like, no, I just want to keep my freedom, so I'm not going to tell pile 3 how much they mean to me. I wish I had treated you better. And I know I crossed the line with you, and I'm so attracted to you. Okay. Okay, yeah. These as well. No, not those. These. Okay. Watching you move on is killing me, but I want what's best for you. Yeah, some of you have very much moved on from this person. I can't keep going on without you. It makes me happy to see you thriving, even though it's without me. I loved you more than I let on. Yeah, I did feel that. That's what I was saying. They're just a distraction. Yeah, I do feel like this person was like, I just need my freedom. And then, yeah, they lost the love of their life, it seems. I want to break this no contact. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. I'm keeping tabs on you. I crave you. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. And I'm a mess right now. Yeah, I do feel like for most of you, this person's still kind of going through this process. But some of you, they're like really right on the edge. I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. Wow, yeah. Okay, the readings have been really synchronistic today. Okay, so confirmations. And we'll close out your reading. So we have active, older. Yeah, I do feel like there's been like a time span where there needed to be maturing, but there could be an age difference too. We have playful, affectionate. Okay, these all want to come out. Extrovert, glamorous, and health conscious. And grumpy, my favorite one, just because it's funny. And talkative. We have colorful hair and black hair. Someone could change their hair color a lot. Oh my gosh, medium length hair. They really needed to put more than just hair in here. There's just a few of the other ones. Tall and man bun or beard, that kind of look. Then we had mohawk popping out. There are actually other things in here besides hair, but those just like to come out the most. We have the UK, India. So these could be ethnicities, important locations, places that you live or they live, where you met, ancestry, or synchronicities. We have Mexico and Western Europe. And we have islands, so an island country could be important. I just didn't have a ton of those little papers. That's why all the islands are in one card. And why I only have major places or places that are like majorly populated. So 3, 9, these numbers could be important life path numbers, dates, ages, area codes, zip codes, that sort of thing. 3, 9, 12, 6, and 20. And that tipped over to 2. Get some signs and some angel numbers. Maybe a few chakras will come out. So we have Capricorn and Taurus and Aquarius. Okay, I have to make sure to get just squares. So hang on. We have Sagittarius. Well, no. One more square, Spirit. Just one more square. And Leo. Okay. And we have 333, 9999. So you could be seeing these angel numbers, 6666. Oh, that's a lot of 69. We have 77. We have a 3, so 33. We have another 9, so we have 99. We have 888. And we have the heart chakra. So this person does love you is what I'm hearing. Like, I don't know if they weren't open to that or if they sabotaged it, whatever, but there's a lot of love here. This person's heart chakra is healing. It's opening up. And maybe that's what's going on with you too. Maybe both of you needed to heal your heart chakras. There could have been some deep wounds here that kept the two of you apart. Or this is somebody you haven't met that, you know, you're going to meet because you both have done a lot of healing. Okay, so letters. We have P-O-Y, poi. That's a kind of fish. Is that from Hawaii? Type of fish or dish, something like that. We have an R, an A, an L, G, V, ooh, A, so 2 A's, another O, so 2 O's, so double letters or initials could be important. We have a J, we have a Z, J-Z. We have an I, we have a D, an E, an X. Some of you, this is your X. We have another X, D-I-X. We have another A, triple A. We have a U and an F, F-U. Yeah, there could have been pile 2. There was a lot of anger and conflict. So you might have messages in that pile if you felt like this broke down because of, or past energy broke down because of a lot of conflict. Anyways, all right. Those are your letters, your numbers and signs, and we will close out with an angel number today. 1313, clarity. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm and now the sky is clearing. Loving energy surrounds me and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. That song came through, I actually heard it in my car. It came through another video and I was hearing it when I was doing this reading and I didn't say it, but I can see clearly now the rain is gone. So that song is coming through. I know there was one viewer who commented that that was their song. So if you're watching, hello. And we are going to look at the back of this. 777 alignment. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. Okay, this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please do like, share, comment, subscribe. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or video. I do personals and Reiki healing sessions. You can email me. That's in my description box. I appreciate you spending your time with me today, and I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.